Well, hello everybody. How is it going? So, I picked up Foundation. I didn't get this for free. Use that. It's a pretty cheap game. It's like 25 bucks right now on Steam. And they've done a lot with the game. Someone asked me if I'd played it. I started looking at some stuff for it and I was like, this actually looks really decent. And I played about 35 minutes just to get the basic foundation of controls down. So, let's get into it. So I like the coastal map quite a lot. I also like the fact that all of your maps can be completely randomly generated, and you can also share codes with anyone watching. So you can have fish in this game, you can do a lot of fishing. So I want to make kind of like a little fishing coastal town, you know, kind of Norwegian style, right? So we can increase the area of the bay, we can do a lot of stuff, and you can randomize it, custom control it. This is the kind of stuff that I like right here, but I don't want any cliffs, right? I want kind of a clearing, and we'll be able to get stone and all that, but this looks actually really decent for like a kind of Norse town, which is what I'm going for. So this looks good. This looks good. I might just bump up the ocean a tad bit more. I always kind of like polarities. That looks good to me right there. Okay. So what's kind of interesting about Foundation is there's a ton of different gameplays. You can build a city, you can build a castle, you can build a monastery, you can build creative mode, challenging difficulty. We're going to play on classic. Now you also have a lot of options. We're going to play with the tutorial on, just so if you've never played this game before, you have some idea of the progress. It also just kind of keeps me in check. But yes, a lot of different customization options. You can... non-depletable small mineral deposits are on. I think that's actually great, because one of my biggest gripes with a lot of games is the ability to create sustainable economies and stuff like that. Alright, so now we select our aspirations, and this is what I was talking about. So we can just literally create a small little town. We could build a monastery, and we could build a stronghold. This is for advanced players, so there's, you know, a combat element to this game. We're going to build a prestigious burg, which means we can never build a monastery or a castle, and I think that's great. So we're just going to focus on the logistical side of growing just a town, just for my own sake. A lot of these, I mean, city builders are city builders, right? When you play as many city builders as I do, it's not too hard to pick this stuff up. But we're going to go with a red and white color scheme. There we go. And the most cat-like thing I could find is this. But I do like the fish. I don't know why I like the fish. It just looks really dumb. And it speaks to me. I don't know why. But yeah, a lot of good heraldry customization. And I just want one big dumb fish. There we go. And the village name is going to be Shillington. I haven't beaten this game on too many difficulties, so Pioneer is what I got. And my name and title will be Sir Chills a Lot. There we go. Stupid names. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, so the game's really cool. Actually, it's very relaxing. I like the ability to customize to your playstyle. I think a lot of people who watch my game and City Builders, everyone has a wide variety of what they want, right? Some people want war, some people don't want any part of that. And so Foundation definitely appeals to many different playstyles. So we got ourselves a nice dense forest. And that's pretty cool. Now we got some berries over here. We're going to need them berries. I like this spot over here just because I like the cove aspect of the bay. This bay is huge. It does have a lot of natural resources. It does have a clearing. I see a lot of stone over there. I think that this is actually an ideal location for a base right here. We have a stone deposit. We have some berries. Those are some of the early things you need. So, you know, the first tutorial, it's just like, can you use a mouse? You know, it's like, okay, yes, you can use a mouse. Tutorials are always pretty basic. So our first territory is going to be interesting because we want to make sure we get the right area. So you can select from a multitude of starting areas. As you can see, this is actually a really ideal starting area. I think you got stone and all that in there. But most of your starting areas, I think, are going to have the majority of resources you need. But I would have preferred to have been doing my city that way. Um, if I take this territory, I'm going to have kind of a weird settlement. So that's unfortunate. I think I will have to come over and take this spot. There's just a little bit more room to work with here. And it will all work out. So, you can see the upkeep costs for territory increase, so we'll have to get some kind of economy going. I haven't gotten that far into the game yet. And then this is the most important part. You place the center of your town. Now, a lot of this stuff can be moved later. So, I'm going to put my center of town right here. And we're going to build this up. So, another thing that's important about the center of town is that new villagers will come to the center of town. Quests are given through the center of town. So you really want to keep your eye on this in the early stages of the game. So what they want me to do now is build a builder's workshop. So what's cool is I can place a building down, right? And I can rotate it any way I want. And some buildings are modular and you can expand off of them. And the road system, they'll naturally make their own pathing. So this game, I'll go into it more, but you use painting options for like residentials. You don't individually set residentials down. So it's an interesting take on city builders. No, you guys aren't alone. I'm here. Assigning workers. So assigning workers is pretty cool. You can do it through the tab. You can literally just click on a random individual and then also select what jobs you want for them. So if you see someone who's unemployed, you can just, click on them. All right, so we got ourselves a builder. So now what they want us to do is build a lumber camp. So what I would like to do is make sure I don't destroy any resources that are necessary. There are foresters in the game. And I'd like to create kind of a circular industry area. So it looks a little neat. We do not want to destroy any berries. Food is, a resource that if you're crazy like me and you want to build just giant cities all the time, I tend to make sure that my food supplies are adequate. In a lot of games I play, in fact, I've always found that food is one of the most powerful items in the game because the more people you can have, the more you can produce. So typically, focusing heavily into food usually is the easy way to win any game. So, yeah. But the game is chill. The music is chill. The people don't hate me yet. Oh, actually, they have no feelings whatsoever towards me. So that's pretty cool. They look a lot happier than it's saying they are. They also look a mix of happy and traumatized. They almost are like stressed out because of how happy they are. It's kind of like a psychotic break. I'm a little freaked out, to be honest. A little freaked out. I never really looked into their eyes before. What? That's not the look I want. Okay, so now we gotta paint the area that we're willing to let them cut. So I'm willing to let them cut in this area. And we can always come back and change this. If you right click, you can remove an area, left click. So this game has painting. I think that adds, and then I just hit escape to get out of the paintbrush. But I think that adds to the chillness of the game. But yeah, they're on some good stuff, man. They're on some really good stuff. I know I said this would be a chill gameplay, but I did not mean that chill. Sir, you need to stop whatever you're doing. You need to stop immediately, sir. Alright, so now they want me to get up a... This fucking psycho looking dude. They want me to get a berry bush up. So I'm going to get the berries a little bit close to here. You can see... Let's actually redo this again so I can kind of show people. You can see that it shows you the location of berries. I mean, realistically, I could put this berry bush anywhere. But there's an aesthetic vibe, I think, that looks nice. Especially when you see that there are 4 berry bushes right next to this gent. And once we get him up, we'll get up the market stalls and we'll start painting areas. So that will be great. I just gotta remind myself not to look into their eyes because it's It's like that filter. It's like one of those filters they use at the stadiums, the freaky weirdo stadiums. This is honestly, this is what generations of inbreeding get you. They look the same. The only way I can tell them apart is by their terrible haircuts. So just let that be a lesson to all of you. Don't do it. Don't inbreed. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, it's a chill game. You can go up to ×3 mode, and that's, you know, advisable, but we're gonna take it slow. I have a tendency to like go, you know, 100 miles per hour in the 20 zone, and then you just always end up making mistakes. So we're gonna take it down to 20 miles per hour and just kind of go through some of the mechanics as I see them, try to understand things better. But I will be honest, I think the tutorial, I went through it just a little bit ago. I played the game for 35 minutes. The tutorial is really good. A lot of games, they don't explain things too well. Also, the game is pretty obvious in a lot of ways. It's, you know, if you've played enough city builders, it's all the same jazz. But they did a good job. I think the game's been in production for 6 years. So it's been in early access for 6 years, and 1.0 just came out. Alright. I need to probably assign more builders. We'll put 2 people into building. And I'll put 2 people in the logging. I can always change my mind. You know, I can always pull people out. One thing I noticed, and looking at individuals, is they do level up in their job over time. You can see that they are woodcutter level 1. And that's really neat. Anytime you can add an RPG aspect or a efficiency of work to an individual, that adds a level of gameplay that is missing, quite honestly, from a lot of city builders. So I like that Foundation did that. They're on their free time. There's no free time. I am the Lord. I soar above you like an eagle. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, if there was a god soaring above me, I might actually look like this too. It's kind of, I'm kind of like Santa Claus, but I instead of giving them gifts, I just give them slave labor. It's actually a pretty shitty situation. But dang, dude, the animations are smooth. Look at that. Even the way the grass moves is pretty calm. Nice. Dude, he's one arm in that. That's pretty impressive. All right, I take everything I said back. Inbreeding might have, if you can one arm lift a log, maybe inbreeding, we need to inbreed and make a batch of superhumans. Yeah, it's pretty good animations. All right, I got caught up in Joe the inbred surf one arm deadlifting a log. Okay. Yes, this is definitely, I don't know if they're warning about incest or they're showing that the power of just unwavering compliance and superhuman strength. Okay, yeah, these guys they're doing okay. They're doing all right. We're not going to need as many berry gatherers as you think. So now it's going to give me a quest to put up a market stall and paint residential zones as well. So we'll need to get up a market stall in order for the berries to be given to people. And you'll need a market stall per good. So what I was hoping to do is have something, I think you want to do these like about 2 tiles. I don't know if they can actually build on the okay, they can't build on the coast. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do something a little weird here. I want to leave enough room for fishies. I want to leave enough room for roads to go through. We're going to, ooh, that was bad. We need to take another territory soon. We don't need as many houses as you think. Eventually I will make a more concentrated area. I want room for fishies, but this guy over here, they can take a swath. And we'll just give them a little bit of room. Yeah, pretty much one circle is like one house, it's looking like. Alright, so I'm gonna let them build out their houses. I really don't like I don't like the way this house is looking at me now from the corner of my eye. So I don't think we need as many fish as I want. So I'm gonna do something a little different. It was getting a little PG-13 with that paint design, so I had to get rid of it. Yeah, it is a super inbred Amish race. This game is more, I think, warning us about the impending Amish invasion. So, you know, if you see an Amish man one-arm deadlift a house, just be warned that the revolution is nigh. All right, let's get up a stonecutter's camp. Number camp, well. All right, we also need to get a well up. I guess they need water. I'll have to potentially destroy some of this stuff. I think I'm going to get the well up in the center of town. And we can put the market stalls around this area as well. Get that going. I do need them to destroy the PG-13 shaped houses. There we go. Perfect. And one thing I need to figure out how to do is buy other regions. I don't think I've gotten to that part of the tutorial. So we'll just let them continue to go. So they want to build a well, and in order to do so, they're going to need, I think, stone. So we'll need to get the stonecutter camp up. Yeah, so these gents are getting high level in building. I'm just gonna kind of let these people like work through their trauma a little bit more. I don't know. I'm afraid if I put them to work, they'll gain a level of competency that could be terrifying. Let's let them sort their problems out for a little bit. One day. One day. All right, I want to see, like, I don't know, what do the people who are working look like? Are they still high on PCP as well? I don't know. I'm wondering if their facial expressions ever change. Maybe it's like Botox injections. I don't know. I don't believe they had Botox in medieval times, but okay, let's pause the game. All right, well, yeah, no, she's still high as shit. So, yeah. These people are, they're just built different. All right, so once the well gets up, I think it's going to give me access to the market stall. Right now, we have nowhere to put these excess berries. We'll eventually get a option to place a granary as well. Yeah, it's 25% off on Steam right now. It's about 25 bucks. When you take into consideration that they spent 6 years making this game, quite honestly, that's a steal. There are a lot of cookie cutter type video games, you know what I mean? There's a ton of cookie cutter city builders. My initial impression of this is that this game is not a cookie cutter. What I look for in a city builder is, like, what does it introduce to the genre that's different? I can see quite a lot, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of systems at play here. The painting of regions, so I definitely... Off the cuff, I would say Foundations is likely a good game. And I don't usually say that about a lot of games. I usually actually destroy a lot of the city builders I play. I won't name any in particular, but I get a lot of free CD keys. This one I paid for myself. I didn't get a free CD key for this, but I get an enormous amount of free CD keys for games, and I play them. And a lot of them are so bad, I just don't... I can't say anything nice about the game, so I just don't cover it. You know what I mean? It's just like... So, that's kind of like my new thing. Is like, if I can't say anything nice about the game, I don't put it up on my channel anymore. Because it's not a good vibe. It's not a good look for me either. And, but there's just a lot of games, like, they just want to make money off of you. And they're not very in-depth, but Foundations is pretty cool. Ooh, so they do sleep, but not in beds. Okay, that's good to note. Hopefully she was napping and that wasn't where she sleeps at night. So a little freaked out already. But it does look like the houses upgrade over time as well. I've seen pictures. So as you increase their needs and everything, they'll get a little bit better. But I do like how the plots kind of fill in the terrain. There we go. Alright, one day they will build this well. I think the stone cutter's getting stone finally. There's a big old stone over here somewhere, right here. I think that's what they're going to get my stone. You can also always look to see if they're producing. You can see that he is producing stone resources. Yeah, quick 5-second PCP nav. Totally normal, exactly. Exactly. Nothing to be worried about. We don't need a police force already for the epidemic that's sweeping this tiny village. Yeah. Yeah, so I know I've seen other content creators comment that Manor Lords could learn a few things from this game. But I think that they're different ballparks. This is a cool game. It's chill. But what Manor Lords brings is like absolutely stunning visual representations of authentic, you know, medieval life. Whereas this game brings like honestly, I would say like an enjoyable gameplay style and customization. This is a more like artistic. I can't even say that because it has trade, it has combat, it has castles, it has cathedrals. I honestly wish I would have given this game a chance a little bit a while back. Because then I would actually probably know what I'm doing. But it's really cool. I'm sure though, like a lot of games, you know, once you master a few concepts, it gets different, you know what I mean? Like you can pretty much adapt to any video game. You get to a point where you know a game so well that it doesn't have the same replayability. But I think you'll get your money's worth. I mean, everybody has like a different spectrum, right? For like some people want to get 4. It's funny because you'll see like Steam reviews. Someone's played the game for 600 hours. Like, this game sucks. And it's just like, dude, you played it for 600 hours. It's just like, what could you possibly, like, it's just like, it didn't give me 700 hours. Like, honestly, if I get 50 hours out of a video game, I'm happy. That's like a really good return. That's like $1 an hour if it costs 50 bucks. I've bought in $50 games that I couldn't stand for more than 2 hours. So, if I get 10 or 20 hours out of this game, that's a pretty good, and I enjoy it. Good return. And I think you'll get at least a couple. I think you'll get 10 hours out of this if you're into city builder for sure. Unless of course you just can't stand this guy. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. The builders they're looking at paperwork and stuff like that. That's pretty neat. Little details like that are always really, really nice. Right now we're collecting 4 to 5 stone. So I am gonna go 90 in the 20-mile-per-hour zone real quick. I just want to get this well up so I can get into the next content portion. All right, and I need to make sure everybody is housed. Okay. This is looking okay enough. So I think, oof, there's a berry bush right there. I hate destroying food, but I have to. All right, I'm gonna destroy the food. I'm gonna sin. Because I want more housing. Eventually I'll get into fishing and farming, but I do need to make sure that there's enough space for everybody. Yeah, I don't think anything's blurred in this game. I am currently playing it on like the ultra settings, so I turned up the user interface so you guys can see it a little bit more. Everything is ultra, ultra, ultra. Grass distance very far. Depth of field quality ultra. Near depth of field on. Far depth of field. So everything is ranked out. A lot of good detail. It definitely runs pretty darn well. Yeah, they take naps. That's interesting. It's really interesting. And I don't know where they're getting their water from, because this is all salt water. We don't have a well up. Someone's holding out on us. They're really taking their time building that well. Okay. I probably should just get 2 people into mining stone. As we can see, it takes an absurd amount of time. It's probably the distance that... No, they're not even having to walk too far. One thing I like is that I didn't have to make tools for them. They just get to work. Oh man, the map is huge. The map is huge. 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 Because this is one little territory that I own. I only own 1 territory. There's bridges too, I think, in this game, so you can build bridges over to islands and keep expanding. If your gameplay is blurred, make sure your quality is on 2K. Look, click the gear on your YouTube thing and make sure you're on the highest quality. You might just be watching it in the lowest quality possible, but you should be able to watch this in 2K. I'm streaming at 2K resolution. Streaming at 32 megabytes. Yeah, I'm streaming at 32 megabytes per second. Which is like 240 megabits. I have fiber optic internet, so luckily I can do that, but... Nice. Alright, we got our well. So now we can build the village market. So the village market's really cool. You place a food stall, and then you can place a tent over it to protect the goods inside of the food stall. So I want this to be kind of cool. So I was trying to do something where I had like a little bit like multiple market areas. So I'm going to put the first market area in here. And then what you want to do is rotate. And then... Oh, that was the wrong way. So you can see the outside facing in, you can see the arrow. It tells you exactly what's going on. Perfect. And then we will build that. And then you can only stock 1 item. We're going to be stocking berries. And it looks like I have to destroy a edit building. What? Oh, cool. So you can just move anything in this game. That's really neat. It just costs money to move things. Very cool. I don't need to move it, but it's good to know. So there's no permanence. Alright. So we can put the individual in, and we can assign berries. Here we go. So that's a good food source. Eventually I'll get progression points when it will unlock it for me. I have to get to the tutorial first, and then I can purchase warehouses. I can purchase fishing wharfs, and... Alright. Chillington is now a village. Your lord and lady. I need to assign everybody to a job. They're being weird. So let's get 2 people in berries. We already got a lot of people doing a lot of jobs right now. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's just telling you how to move and rotate parts. It's cool. But yeah, the level of customization in this game is pretty interesting. I also kind of like you have a lot of control over how food is distributed. And that's really nice too. Yeah, someone told me the entire game has changed from what it was just a few years ago. Like, they just, like, went back to the drawing board and redid a lot of things. But, yeah. You can see natural pathways are starting to form. So, that's a pretty cool feature of this game. And, for my Manor Lords watchers, I have a series I've been working on and editing for like an absurd amount of time. I have a custom thumbnail that's being hand drawn for it, and it got delayed. So I'm hoping to have that out tomorrow. But it's a historic efficiency design, and I put an amount of work into it that I shouldn't have, because I'm probably not going to see a return on my time. I put way too much time into it. But it's a good series. It goes over a historical, efficient-looking city. And it did pretty well. It's a little farming town. But yeah, I'm waiting for the thumbnail for it. I paid a little bit of money to have it made. I'm trying out some new things for my channel to see how it works, but realistically speaking, I don't think I'll ever commission a art thumbnail again, because it was really expensive. It was a little bit more expensive than I realized. But it's gonna look great. So everybody's doing their thing. Alright, I need one more job. I'm not really sure what to have them do. I have a lot of jobs already. And it didn't give me the forester, did it? Oh, here's the forester. That's right. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna run out of spacing over there. I'm gonna put the forester right here. You can see the entry points right there. Perfect. Yeah, Bravery, I did see your message. Yeah, it was you who told me it had changed. I'm like, I'm gonna play it. I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty good. This is a pretty chill game. I'm kind of interested about building the giant castle playstyle. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is reset the forestry area to over here. So that's a good place for the forester. Oof, we're gonna lose some berries. I don't like losing berries, but I think they might naturally regrow. But yeah, we can do this whole spot over here as forestry. One individual there. Go to our paintbrush, remove all this for wood cutting, and just follow the same path. There we go. Alright, remember what I said. To watch your city center, you'll get questing, profiting from trade, put it in your device. Now I can unlock buildings. Also, new citizens will arrive at the center, and you have to click on them, and we're definitely going to need them. Okay, so we need to get a sawmill up so that we can build the warehouse now. You can see that the sawmill is actually pretty cool. Has entry point there and entry points on the sides. So I want this to be actually kind of angled. That looks good to me. There we go. I might lose a few berry bushes, but you know, they're not a big deal. So it wants me to buy storage, and we're gonna buy fishing. Cool. Get out of my way. Awesome. So now we can fish, and that's gonna give us a second food type. The warehouse, again, we need boards for. And we can also build a granary. So, where's my dock? Okay, let's just go to the food production, fishing. Keep saying invalid position. Kind of weird how it does this sometimes, but we'll just put it in play. Oh, you better not do this to me. Okay, here we go. Got our first fisher. Perfect. So for the granary, granary. I'm thinking central location like this makes a whole lot of sense. We have market stalls here, everything here. I'm gonna put the granary right here, center. Pointed up. We're eventually gonna have some other food production. There we go. You can fight the king in this game? Alright, yeah, Manor Lords definitely needs to take inspiration from that. Because I want to kill the king so bad. Some buildings require a designated zone to operate, which you can organize via the building menu. Perfect, perfect. And it looks like our storage is full. We're definitely going to need a warehouse. That's great. We're also going to need another market stall. So let's get this guy angled a little bit better. But yeah, you can pretty much customize every single thing about your city in this. You can't do that. I mean, you can do that in Manor Lords. It's just different, right? I feel like the controls for this game are only intuitive because I'm not being punished severely. Like, the game is not punishing me for not understanding how it works. It's pretty relaxed. I think that's like kind of the difference between a game like this and Manor Lords. Manor Lords is all about realism, and this game is all about, I would say, like mixing aspects of realism with artistic creativity. It's kind of the vibe it gives me. And yeah, so I wouldn't try to compare the two games in some respect because of that. But it's I mean, they're each their own beast. All right, we've already decided we hate those bears. Oops. Okay. Oh man. Okay. So we do have tools, and we're using those tools. We do have stone. At some point, we do have 15 cloth, so we need to watch that because I've been using some of it for market stalls. I do think, though, probably fine. We have 60 berries. We have a granary. I think it's actually time to bump up the builder's workshop. We're giving them a lot of work. Let's bump this up to ×2. Music is pretty good, too, in this game. Our forester camp is up. Sawmill is going. Perfect. Okay. So now I need to think about where I want my warehouse. And I was going to centralize my warehouse. Typically what you want to do. So granary, builder's workshop, warehouse. Okay. So you can see you can come in from any angle here. Let me place it center. I want enough room for people to walk around it. And for all of these industry buildings to have access. Place it back right here. Perfect. We're going to put one individual into the carpenter to start making planks from wood. We have a lot of wood. The forester hopefully is doing a decent job out there. It does look like berries are coming back in certain areas. And I'm wondering if I have enough room for all my people. I need to watch the city center too. I get really distracted in this game because there's a lot of pretty stuff. But you do want to make sure that you're watching your city center for new arrivals. Yeah, Foundation is definitely artistic creation building. But it's also pretty decent at as a city builder itself too, I think. Alright, we're going to hire all these people. And I need to make areas beautiful. I need to give them paved roads, light so I need to meet all these needs in order to level up these houses. Cool, we got a fisher. We're gonna get him going. I don't see any fish in these waters, but I'm sure they're there. Ah, here we go. Unemployed villagers, happiness, immigration is high, population is 16. Very, very good. We have some money, we just don't have any trade. So right now it's just getting the planks, building the warehouse. Yeah, bushes seem to be kind of moving about. What is going on over here? Oh, they're building a house out there. Perfect. As I told them to do. All right. Cool. I'm going to give them a little bit more room for housing if they need to upgrade anything. I don't even know if they can build out into the water. Next thing I need to do is get myself another region for houses, but I'm thinking... Ooh, that's actually... Yeah. We're going to do something a little it's going to piss off some people, I think. I'm going to burn this house down. I want a road going over this way. I can see it now. So I gotta make these people homeless. But I'm gonna want a road over there. And I'm gonna want to reevaluate this spot right here. No wood cutting. All here. We're gonna... I mean, wood cutting is fine. Through here. I need to get the forester off. Forester camp. Okay. So, round brush. Oh, you can do square brushes. I'm learning. Square brushes sound better. Alright. Yeah, we can cut that down, but I don't want anything else there. It looks like I have a little bit of a resident. There we go. Alright. The granary is up. Put someone in here. So you can only store so many things. We're going to store berries and fish inside of our granary. And get that stall up here soon. Things are going pretty decent, though, for us. We have 2 unemployed individuals. Yeah, the soundtrack's really chill. I like it. There's just so many good games coming out. Like, we got Civ 7 coming out. If you bought the higher value ones, they're coming out here pretty soon. I'm gonna put another person in the lumber camp. And Manor Lords is, you know, making really good progress. I'm really looking forward to posting that video. I finished it yesterday, and I thought I was gonna be able to post it this morning, but it's always nice to finish a project because I'm like, okay, what do I do now? But with Manor Lords, I might have to wait for a little bit more content to start going again. One of the things that Manor Lords really needs right now is decorations to differentiate city builds, because it's really hard. All I got are shrines. Okay, fishing hut, villager market, warehouse, granary, builder's workshop. I'm just going through and making sure I have every building I can get. We got another prestige point. So wooden bridges, village fence, controls movement around land, allows you to cross gaps. I don't necessarily need, honestly, any of this, but I'm just going to buy it anyway, so it's in my inventory, so to speak. Yeah, Civ 7 looks amazing. I actually have I had someone design my thumbnail for, I'm gonna do one long form content for Civ 7 and see how it does. But I want to play as oh geez, my brain is already going, Benjamin Franklin, and I want to take over the world. So I'm gonna probably try to do a well edited Civ 7 gameplay that's gonna hit on launch day. So I'll play for like a week, get good at the game, and then do a long form post. So it's going to be like a 5, 7, 8 hour gameplay of Civ 7. I don't plan on bombing my channel with a lot of Let's Plays anymore. So if I do post a Let's Play, it's going to be one episode. Manor Lords was an exception because each one of the episodes was highly researched and executed and had value individually. But for, like, let me rephrase it. For games that I cover mainly on my channel, I'll post small Let's Plays for, like Manor Lords and Anno Rome. But games that I don't really plan on covering fully, I'm probably just going to release as individual episodes that are well edited. But yeah, Manor Lords and Anno Rome are the 2 games that I plan on covering this year. Anno Rome is going to be amazing, I think. Yeah, and then Bravery and I are at some point going to do a live stream co-op. So that should be fun too. Well, no, I mean, I still do Let's Plays. It's just I'm not going to post them. They're going to be live streams like this, or they're going to be like one individual post, because the problem is if I post 20 Let's Plays for a game that's not specific to my channel, it tanks all my other videos, because YouTube doesn't know who I am anymore. It just, so primarily my channel is Manor Lords, Anno Rome, and then other city builders, but the format is going to be more concise. But yeah, there'll still be Let's Plays. You're just going to get the whole package for most of them. You're just like the episode I'm posting tomorrow of my Manor Lords build, it's like 8 hours of gameplay rounded into 3.5 hours of like all of the good stuff. It's actually really good. Like, don't be afraid that it's going to be scattered. It's not. I cut out a lot of unnecessary stuff, like a lot of stuff you don't need to see. And I spend an enormous amount of time editing it. But that's kind of the new style for my channel, is going to be quality over quantity. But there will always be things like this. There will always be live streams. Live streams and posted content don't operate on the same algorithm mechanics. So you're not hurt. You're not hurt at all. So There are certain things you have to do. And live streams are cool. Live streams actually do fairly well. Housing is insufficient. Just all the random stuff I've learned doing YouTube over the years, it's kind of a headache. you have to baby aspects of it. Okay, cool. Let's get a house right here. I feel like one fishing wharf is enough for now. There we go. All right, the warehouse is going up. It just needs boards, but we're almost there. The granary is looking really nice. We got fish, we got berries. It's actually a pretty proper granary. Oh, they're dripping. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, little things like that, they do add to the game, the vibe. Yeah, so a little background about me and Civilization. So I've been playing Civ since Civ 3. I have seen people play Civilization 2, but I don't think I had a computer for that year that Civ 2 was out. But no, I don't remember. I think it was Civ 1. I think I saw someone play Civ 1 back when I was like really young. But anyway, I've been playing since Civ 3, and Civ 4 I used to play at LAN parties, and I used to be really competitive in Civ 4. I probably have like 2,000, 3,000 hours in Civ 4. So I'm actually a pretty good Civilization player. I was actually going to cover either Total War or Civilization series when I started my channel. But I like city builders too. But yeah, I should do fairly well with Civ 7. I don't know if you saw my aura. If any of you guys know me from the aura, but I think I was one of the only content creators to cover aura in depth. But Civ 7 is a different beast, and I don't have access to Civ 7 yet, so I'm a little bit behind everybody. I don't necessarily know if I'll cover Civ 7 in the depth that like I cover something like Manor Lords, simply because I would just be... I can't compete with people who do Civ 7 for a living. I mean, there are literally content creators who just make Civilization content, and like I have a 9-to-5 job, and I just don't have enough time to master the game in that level. But I most likely will probably cover things that I think are beneficial still. I think for the most part I'm just gonna play Civ 7 and release gameplays and just have fun with it, but I'll definitely be posting content on it. But as far as like I just don't think I can compete on the guide spectrum. There's just so many good content creators for the game. Alright, so what we need to do is build a city. Increase 30 houses to high density. We currently have 0. We need a tavern. I need to get their happiness up. And I need an estate. I need some kind of splendor for my estate. I can't build a monastery. I can't build a castle. We have edicts, privileges, trade routes. So I need to get these boards to get this trade route up. A lot of resource management. Villagers, it shows me their level, their happiness. I'm unable to find a house close to my workplace. Ah. We got some homeless people. So there's some issues. What I need to figure out is, hey Bravery, how the heck do I buy another territory? Yeah, unfortunately, I guess what I'm getting at with, like, with a lot of things in YouTube is no one, how do I say this? There are just too many big content creators in Civ 7 for my, like, you can't compete. You can't compete. Your videos get drowned in the SEO. The way that YouTube works is if someone who's big in Civ 7 posts a video that's very similar to mine, if they get a higher click-through ratio, if they get a higher watch time, it just buries your videos. I mean, like, think about it. Like, right? There are big content creators right now in Manor Lords who do not know how to play the game very well. I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm just speaking facts. Like, I'm not trying to say that they're bad or they shouldn't make videos. I'm just speaking, like, truth. They're getting, like, their videos drown my videos, even though I know more about the game. even though like arguably my videos have more value, YouTube doesn't give a fuck. Okay? Like, and so you have to look at that as a creator, like, can I, like, is this video gonna get drowned? Like, luckily I bring enough value that my videos do really well in Manor Lords, but I have to work so much harder if there's high competition. Like, my video can't just be good, it has to be amazing, and that's really hard. It's really hard to make amazing content. I can make great content, but like, they can make just lackluster good content, get 500,000 views. It's just the way YouTube sucks. Like, so maybe I'll do okay, maybe I won't, but I'll definitely try. But I don't hold my breath. So I go to the map view. All right, so I'm in the village map view. I don't think that's what you wanted me to do, right? How do I go into the map view to buy territory? Or am I just not having access to it? Yeah, I think a lot of people just don't understand it is about YouTube's algorithm. It's just like, unless I can compete at a certain level, it doesn't always hit. It's like, it's kind of weird. Sometimes, like, there are, like, for instance, guides in YouTube Shorts and things like that, telling people how to do things wrong, and they have a lot of views. And YouTube just says, well, everybody's watching this video. It's got high watch times, and it just pushes it. Like, YouTube doesn't look at quality. They look at watch time. So a big content creator with like 1 million followers can get substantially more impressions and more views than someone who makes good content. You just have to slog it out, though. Like with Manor Lords, I just had to slog it out. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, I can only slog it out in so many games per year. And so, yeah, I don't think I won't have the time for Civ 2. I don't know. Who knows? I could be eating my own words in a week from now. I could be the biggest Civ 7 creator ever. But it's just so hard. It's not hard. It's not hard because of that aspect too. It's hard because, like, there really are some amazing, like, there are some incredibly good Civ players, and they've dedicated their entire life and their entire channels to Civ 7. So it's just really hard to compete with that. Because they are better, like, arguably they probably are much better than I am. So the trick to YouTube is finding something you're better at than other people and focusing on that. And knowing what you're not good at. Because if you make content for things that you're not good at, you're not gonna do well on YouTube. It's rough. It's honestly really rough. I think that was the lesson I learned in Farthest Frontier. Is I would design all of these cities and get maybe 4,000 or 5,000 views, but then a big content creator would come in who couldn't even articulate mechanics or anything, get 30, 40,000 views, and my video would just get buried in the algorithm. And so it was kind of insulting because they, like, you put 20, 30 hours into, you know, designing I put like 20 hours into designing a city, going over mechanics, highly editing it, and they could just do a live stream that buries you. It's like, it's rough. But I'm a bigger fish now. I got 34,000 subs, and I'm in a much different place than I was back then. So so maybe one day, maybe like a year or two from now, I can compete at a higher level, but it's difficult. Yeah, I don't know. I have a friend who has a much higher much higher count than me. He's in the hundreds of thousands, and he told me if people are stealing your content, you're doing something right. So, but yeah, I've seen a lot of people steal my designs and not give me credit for them, or steal my. There's just a lot of theft too. It happened to me in Starfield. The same person who stole content from Strat Gaming and his Starfield content stole my content too. And so like you'll spend 14 hours designing something, and then these big YouTube creators will just come in, like almost regurgitate they just pick the game up. You know that they don't know this stuff. And almost regurgitate word for word. YouTube's like the Wild West, man. Just like, it's crazy. There's like, because there's no such thing as like intellectual property, like of ideas or anything. And quite honestly, I don't really want there to be, because then it would just, it would just be insane. But there's a lot of channels out there who just take things. But you know what? That's just the way it is. You just gotta accept it. The one thing they can't copy from me is like my understanding. They can copy my designs, they can copy the way I do things, but they don't understand why those designs work. And so, in this game though, I just paint pretty pictures. I'm just painting pretty pictures. I have fucking no idea what I'm doing. But I do know what the design and the aesthetic that I want. Yeah, I talk to Strat here and there. I talk to him like maybe once every couple of weeks and just ask how he's doing and what he's working on. It's always when I first started my channel, I was doing like Bannerlord stuff, so that's how I knew who Strat was. And I was just like, damn, how did this guy like go from nothing to, 20, 30, 40,000. I mean, his channel for how long he's been on YouTube is amazing. His sub count is really high. I think what's going to be crazy about Civ 7 is so I saw in a gameplay that you can apply resources to your city, kind of like you could in Ara. So you're going to be able to, like if you have gems, right, you'll get a bonus from that. So somebody took that and they stacked so many modifiers that they were able to like break the game basically. Civ 7 looks nuts. I'm going to like, as someone who's played like 10,000 hours worth of Civ. I've been playing Civilization for like 20 years. I've been playing like every Civ game for 20 years, and like I've played Ara, I've played Humankind, I played a lot of other 4X Civ like games. Civ 7 looks like it took like all of the best concepts from every city builder and put it into Civ 7. Like you can change cultures, but in order to change cultures every year, you have to do certain things to unlock that culture. So like the level of strategic gameplay in Civ 7 looks so insane. I'm kind of worried I'm gonna like become a Civ 7 addict, because it's gonna be a good game. All right, I think we can actually build a house in this area. Oops. Yeah, I think we could build a house in this area. It looks like they make their own pathing. All right, we got some more people who want to join. Timberborn? I like Timberborn. I have maybe 20 or 25 hours in Timberborn. I've built some really cool things in Timberborn. I shy away from games like Timberborn though, just in general. The vibe for my channel is definitely like city builders, medieval, and I try to stay true to that for the algorithm's sake. Yeah, Strat's going hardcore on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 right now. He's gonna dominate that game. I think his channel's gonna be nuts. The level, yeah, it's gonna be nuts. I don't think anybody can compete at his level. definitely going to be. What are you doing? Oh, I didn't assign my fishies. I got too busy talking. My bad. All right. So we're going to get fish up. All right, I'll get back to the game. I'm sure people are going to lose their minds if I don't. But we're just kind of waiting on resources to accumulate. It looks like we probably have enough planks, so we're going to go into the progression menu. Not the progression menu, sorry. We're going to go into our handy-dandy royal book. Go to trade. Unlock this trade route. All right, we need bread. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. All right, so we've unlocked a trade route. And it looks like I can sell to them cheese, gold ore, gold bars, polished stone, planks, meat, wine, herbs. And I don't have access to any of that quite yet. So I need to go to the trade resource tab. That's trade route. Okay. Now I have to find the trade resource tab. Ah, here we go. Purchases and sales. So it's probably... I'm not sure if this is the trade resource tab. No, this is resources. I'm wondering if it's calling it... I'm wondering if it's calling the resource... This is the resource tab. Forest Village is a game I played too. I think Forest Village was the takeoff of Life is Feudal, which I played a lot of. Yeah, I did play CS2, but my series never took off, and I don't know. It's a different. It's just City Skylines 2 just. It doesn't hit the same vibe for, like, I build castles. Like, I'm more, like, focused on military and economics, and City Skylines 2 is, like, purely just economics. I do play City Skylines 2, though. I don't know if it fits the vibe. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's a little ambiguous, but it does look like it. All right. So I think that's saying we'll sell 5. Oh, okay. Sell everything above 5. Okay. That's easy enough to understand. I think I'm going to say sell everything above 10, though. I do want to accumulate. Oh, we got people. All right, we got more quests. Buy a new territory. Okay, so now I can buy a new territory. I think I was locked out. Oh my god. I'm not seeing this map view. Bravery. Oh, there we go. Territory map. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So this is the area I want so that we can expand our housing. We're just going to take it. One thing I'm kind of scared about is the market stall location. Oh boy, I got a bunch of stuff. Village market. Oh my god. We got multiple tent colors now. It's too many options. Oh, wow. Food stall sign, decorative parts. Okay. Decorative, decorative. That's cool. A lot of decorations. All right. So we got that down. But, yeah. Estate decorations? Okay. Oh, boy. All right. So, Alright. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. So we can do squares. I'm a big fan of squares. I feel like each one of these is probably the perfect house. Alright, and we're gonna want to leave a road gap. Alright. That should actually you don't even need a square. Alright, we'll see if this works. And we have it. The road's going to come through right there. Okay, let's see if that holds up. That should give us enough. But yeah, we're definitely going to need to increase trade to afford all of this. Definitely want to make sure these are all connected. There we go. I think eventually I actually could connect all of these and just leave the road through the middle. They make their own roads, as you can see. So I'm probably overthinking it. Let's do this. I do like that, but yeah, that should give us enough. I think my main concern, though, is going to be... We're going to need an area for market stalls. Because they're going to have to come all the way over here to get food. I do like that, though. Oh, man, I need it. I need that back. Alright. Alright, I can always move this stuff later, but I just need to kind of get stuff down. I don't think I have enough. What I really need is cloth, so... We'll get these up, but I don't need to put anyone in them yet. I just want to get them placed, but you definitely need more markets. Yeah, Manor Lords needs decor so bad. If we could get some decor in Manor Lords, that'd be amazing. Alright, beautification area. Ah, I see. So that's kind of like, okay. Beautification area. We're gonna need some beauties. We got 12. Alright, so I'm in the next... Oh my gosh. I didn't realize there was... Oh my god. I only saw the one tree and thought that was it. Manor house, castle. Okay, so we can't do kingdom or clergy. Govern my villagers. Tavern. Okay, we need a tavern. Oh man, beer production, clothing, goods market, stonemason, tooling, butchering, vended village edict, storage improvements, lumber camp improvements, type tier 2 decorations, farming. Well, I really want to get into farming. I really want to get into clothing. We need wool. Sell goods to villagers. I think we're going to need that. I think polished stone, someone said, is a good one. All right, let's hold off. That's quite a bit of technology, and I need to make sure I'm making good decisions. Oh boy, this game is massive. This game is so much more massive than I realized. Okay, I'm gonna need more land. We're gonna need more territory too. Okay, this is nuts. I didn't know this game actually had good detail like this. Alright, territory tab. This looks like a good purchase for us. I don't have enough money. Alright, so I need to get my trade up. Alright, so I need to get a manor for taxes. Okay, that makes sense. So let me... Thank you. Yeah, if you have any advice for me, please shout it out. I am not an expert at this game. Yeah, okay. I'm like, where am I? Okay. Big button. Prosperity. Okay. Manor house. So, what do I need for taxes? I just get the manor up and I'm... Oh, the treasury. Requires 25 star remarks. Okay. The manor house is considered a monument. Great hall. Tax office. Okay. Holy cow, what is this madness? I have to design the whole thing? Oh my god. Oh man. Man, so you have to build the whole manor. That's so nuts. Alright, where am I expanding to? I'm not going to expand this way. I'm probably going to expand this way. So the manor, I don't have anything like important going on over here except for some berry bushes. So I think we're going to place the manor over here. All right, we're gonna make it look pretty. I'm gonna put 2 little castles on it. We're gonna give it a nice little chimney. We're gonna keep. Yeah, this is definitely a game that I will have to, if I wanted to take my time doing this stuff, I would need to like edit it well. Simple manner entrance. There we go. Ooh, it's green now. Interactive location. Monument decoration. What the heck, man? There's so many things here. Fence, rustic shed. Okay. So this is the Great Hall. Alright. And then the next thing I need to do is build a tax office. Well... Okay. This is weird. Oh, so the tax office is also its own little thing. Okay. I'm gonna put the tax office off the back side of this. Here we go. Tax office off the back of the manor. Okay, there we go. That's good. Construction requirements not met. I need tools, I need stone, and I need planks. Okay, I'm wondering why it's saying that I don't meet my own requirements, but it's okay. Maybe it's because there's wood in the way. I'm just gonna let them get to work. All right, so the we want to assign stone here. Perfect. I guess I also want to assign wood, right? There we go. Yeah, dude, they put a lot of freaking work into this game. That's crazy. Yeah, I like this game. I mean, you can design a city in any creative way you want. That's like part of my channel is just creating new cities. Welcome back to the fold, Bravery. Nah, it's all good. All right, we want to leave that stone. Requires 1 room. Requires 1 part named visitor location. Okay. Let me... Oh my god. There's so many choices. Okay. Tax office. Rebuild. Great Hall. How do I edit this thing now? All right, they're getting it up, I think. That's really cool that you can do it like that, though. That's really, really cool. Blender value by 1.5, so however I build. All right, so my question is, how do I build on this again? Because I click the manor, and all I can do is add tax office. I guess I go to free build, right? Okay. I don't know. So the visitor location should be there. Okay. I guess I just go into free build. Interior access. Requires 1 room. Alright, we'll let them get it started. Tools are going to be a problem for me. So let me go to my book. Resources. It looks like I'm going to have to buy tools. Buy until I reach a certain level. Okay. Let's buy until I reach 5. Alright. Luckily we can do that. Polished stone does seem like a good thing to sell. Right now I'm selling boards, and I'm not sure how lucrative that is. Ah, here we go. Thank you. So yeah, I need to build the visitor location through here. Thank you so much. You click the edit building button. There we go. Requires 1 room, requires interior access. I think we got all of that. And if we don't, I can always modify it. That's amazing. That is an insane amount of customization. All right, and the houses over here are starting to get up. Ooh, look at the square houses. They're a little... That's interesting. Houses need to be within a beautification area. Make sure to place decorations for buildings that provide beautifications to fulfill this. Oh man, there's so many buildings. Good productions. Tailor Workshop, Weaver's Hut, Sheep Farm. Okay, so we got to get a whole industry of sheepage going on here. I'm gonna have to just kind of cram this all in somewhere. This is a forest area. This is another area. This is difficult. Okay. We're going to try to match this. I need money. So yeah, economics is very important. Oh, I'm going to destroy all these berry bushes. We have enough berry bushes elsewhere, though, I think. I think we'll be okay. Space is confined, so... Produces 1 cloth. Okay. This is great. I'm going to place this gent over here next to the industry section. There we go. That's good. Entry point right there. Space that out a bit more. Ooh, I'm running out of money. Okay. Well, we're going to have to think of something smart then. Oh, there we go. We got the money. Or we got some money. I need to get the tax office up. Improving monuments. Okay, there it tells you the build tab. Cool. That's nuts. So you can kind of pick an area for your manor and build your manor up over time. But as you can see, it costs... You need a good... There you go. This game is economics, man. Because, I mean, everything is money. You want more territory, you gotta get money. Yeah, I kind of regret that I didn't play this game earlier now. This would have been a good game for me to know how to play. I could have done some good stuff with this. And it really sucks that Civ 7's coming out in a couple days. Civilization is my favorite game series ever, and I'm going to be playing the hell out of Civ 7. If I ever get bored of Civ 7, I will likely do some more Foundation, though. This is really cool. I'm looking forward to releasing my new Manor Lords video, though, too, because I think you guys will like it. I watched a good chunk of it. I have to check to see if my thumbnail... I paid quite a bit of money for a custom thumbnail, and unfortunately it was not ready in time. But I think it's going to be worth the wait. They're putting some good work into it. Yeah, this is definitely a little bit of a lull. So let's go into ×3 mode. Let's let them build everything up. But thank you guys for your advice on how to do a lot of that stuff. It's definitely very helpful. We're also going to start maxing out. We have 10 unemployed villagers. So let's start looking. Do we have enough? Let's go back to the drawing board. We have enough berries. We have enough food. I think the issue right now is that we don't have enough planks. All right. So the sawmill, we're going to boot that up to 3 individuals. We're going to go crazy. Lumber camp is doing fantastic. Stonecutter's doing fantastic. And I think the Forester camp is just 1 individual. Very good. We've got a settlement of people coming out over here. They're in a quote-unquote desirable neighborhood. For some reason, that just sounds prejudiced to me. I don't like the way that... Like, oh, we don't want to live next to the stanky fish sack. Is this area desirable? It's still desirable, even with that rancid fish sack right next to you. Sure, that smells. That wind just like wafts it right into your house. Here we go. Perfection. I like how the manor is hidden by the trees. We'll definitely have to cut some trees down. But yeah, someone was saying earlier, what's cool about this game is you can use the Forester camp to plant trees in like strategic locations. The artistic side of the city builder is, I would say, unmatched. I don't think I've ever seen I know they have Tiny Glade where you can build cities, and that's pretty cool. But as far as like an interactive city builder goes, I don't think anyone's done it with it. I'm seeing in Foundation. This is pretty cool. There's a lot of good stuff, and these houses upgrade too. They're gonna look better and nicer. I've seen some cool cities. All right, so there's a help panel. If I get weird. I got a lot of new buildings that I can't quite use yet. Advice followed. Yay, I got points. I thought we couldn't build a monastery, but we can But we... Okay. Collecting taxes. No, you're all gonna pay me. Okay. Oh, I see. These are levy funds. Okay, cool. So, I think we need to build a church. I think these people need Jesus. Oh my god, look how much customization is in this game, dude. Holy cow. This is kind of crazy. I didn't realize. This would be a great series to do an edited Let's Play on. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's see what I can get done in a Sunday. Oh, I see. Forbidden. Cool. Alright. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. Put a church right here. I know that I'm fairly confident that these people need a little bit of Jesus. Or whatever, you know, whatever religion these tweaked out PCP people are. Thatched gates. This is cool. Wooden cross. Oh, I like this. Yeah, look at all the decorations you can do. Tombstones. This is neat. Alright, we're just going to do a really simple church for now. That'd be great. I might need to build another builder's hut. Build a manor, build a tax, build a great hall. Discuss a levy with your villagers. Have a monthly profit mandate revenue. Ah! Okay. So let's put one individual on the sheep farm. Ooh, we paint the pasture. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back here. I'm really like encroaching on my own stuff. I don't know. Hopefully we have enough room for more. Weaver hut. Okay, we can build a weaver hut now. Missing raw materials. That's fine. It's too small. You really have to pack this stuff in, man. I'm like... Okay. Alright. Well, let's go down to the forester camp. Cut some of that out. Yikes. It was such a small area. I think I can get away with it, though. I'm gonna try. How much room do I need for this pasture, man? Okay, adequate. That describes me to a T. There we go. All right. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get some linen in. We got some star power. Okay, we got a lot of missions now. Oh no. Low quality houses are built by default. Okay. They're starting to demand more things. This is great. Ah, so tower, I get what you're saying. Towers increase housing density. Okay. Oh man. So you want your houses built around the manor. $50. Okay, we need a lot of wood. Alright, that's a good trade. I need those perk points. Man. Okay, so this game really starts to take off at a certain point. And we have 57. Alright. We're almost there. And we can go up north. Perfect. Need a little bit of boards. I'll put a village priest in here preemptively. Oh, I deleted the housing zone. That's why. I got you. Yep. Good call. It's like, what's going on? I forgot I did that whole thing. The manor's coming up, though. Eventually, I'm trying to think how I can get towers over here. Okay. So, all right. So these towers collect mandate. All right. Happiness negative 30%, but I get 93 coins. All right. I know. I could regret it. I need land, man. We need land. All right. I like this mandate stuff. Promote villagers to higher status. Okay. Oh wow. So I can promote people. We're not promoting anybody. They haven't earned it yet. I don't think I actually can promote anybody. Missing raw material. Wool. Well, we don't have any wool yet. Missing raw material. That makes sense. I think we're going to start running out of wood. I think I need another transporter. Go to the granary. Let's put another transporter in the granary as well. We might need another fisher at some point. Man, we have so much to do now. Oh, the church can have a tower. Very good. You're right. The church should really be center. Crap. All right, let's do this right. Okay. Now I'm starting to see how this works. Like that. Kind of weird the way that it moves. Okay. So what I want to do is put the church here. Center of mass. We're gonna have a rustic thatch. Beautiful. It's great. It's everything I wanted. Humble gate, the front. Double back it. Yeah, so I see. These are expensive, but they look great. This is a pretty fortified looking cathedral. Oh, these are bigger. Bell tower. That's a bell tower. Nice. All right, well, we'll see what this looks like. Looks like a fortified church, but I'm gonna do it. I could do cosmetics here in a little bit, but all right. And then these guys can just be moved. Cool. So we'll have that in the center of a bunch of buildings and see how that works for us. Let's speed this up. Okay. So we have a whole new area up here. I think what I'm gonna do is start cutting down a lot of stuff. I think I might need to get another woodcutter up too. I have so many buildings now, I'm going to have to start going through this. Resource gathering, forester camp. I'm not going to care about forestry for a little bit. I can always do that later. Alright. Looks like we got ourselves a road going through here. So I'm going to put one more gent right here behind everything. I'm gonna pull one guy out of the sawmill because we just don't even have enough wood yet. Okay. So if I drag, you're saying I can drag this up. Oh, and that increases the radius. I see. Dang, dude. I didn't know you could drag it up. My gosh. This is actually kind of wild. Okay, so we can see that it hits those houses. I'm starting to understand. So you want to create, you like realistically want to create as high density areas as you can around these gents. That's pretty easy. That's a pretty easy concept. Okay, that's not that much more building material either. Really starting to come together now. All right, Weaver hut's up. So we'll start taking the wool, start making linen. Or whatever the hell we're making over there. Making cloth, wool. I didn't turn the taxes on yet. That is unlike me. Alright. Alright, so we have the tax office. Alright, so we have our tax guy. Does it automatically just would not delivered shit? Maintenance cost 3. How do I I just need a tax collector to get taxes, right? I'm gonna get 2 of these guys out here. Alright, so I should start bringing in some tax money, right? Report. Wow. Taxation, okay. Ideally, okay. Match density to jobs nearby. Very good. I have a lot to learn about building. But these concepts are pretty easy. It's good to know. That's why I like to live stream those. Especially new games. A lot of good advice. So I want to... Okay, so... I need to set the tax rate, and promoting them will increase their efficiency. Alright, so I want to probably upgrade my tax collectors. Levy mandate. View home, follow villager, view workplace, free time. Cannot promote. So that's cool. I can just like literally click on them and promote them with money. Alright. There's so many screens up, I can't generate revenue. Okay. So I need to... There's mandates. Progression. Oh, I see. I set the tax rate right there. Okay. So we're going to set just a modest tax. This is... Okay. This is great. Man, this game's cool. I should have played this a long time ago. Alright. We're going to tax the serfs, and then I'm going to upgrade these guys to be more efficient at taxing the serfs. It's a great equilibrium. Get those people in. We got 8 unemployed. 34 population. Oh my god. I do not want this man coming to my door asking me for money. I would give him all the money I had if that psychopath came. Ooh, nice. They're loaning me tools. That is so nice of them. A noble benefactor. Why do I feel like someone's gonna ask something from me at like midnight? Something devious. I don't want to owe anything to some weird, creepy dude. Not do that. Oh my god. Alright. Well, we need to get more money. Knowing what I know now, I'd probably try to centralize a lot of this, but this is fine because I think we'll take some other regions here for housing. I like the slow progress, too, of the city. Like, it flows. It just flows through time. It's really neat. Yeah, Foundations is pretty old. It's I think it's been in early access for 6 years, and it just finally released. Kind of fun not playing games in early access, though, because you don't have to go through all the pitfalls. All right, here we go. It's time for the wood revolution. We need a lot of wood. clear this area out. We're probably going to build a lot more around here. Once this is up, that's going to help with beautification and density. Oh man, we have a lot of prosperity points too. So we need a little bit more to get into this area. Butchering, extended eating. Oh, I don't have any cash. Lumber camp improvement. Wow, there. Oh my god, so there's more that you can. There's more aesthetics for. My gosh, you could spend freaking weeks building a city in this game. I need to produce refined food. All right, so how do I produce refined food? All I know how to produce is crap food. Oh, I have to repay the benefactor. There it is. I have to reimburse him for the tools. Shit. What if I can't pay? What if I can't pay? Oh, the tax office has a manor tower. Optional. Have a monthly profit of taxes, 10. Do I have to set an area? With the paintbrush tool or something? He's like, oh, the pasture. He's stuck. He's stuck. Is he stuck or is he just peeping? He's just peeping. That's weird. Okay, he's just the peeping. All right. Well, I need them to go outside, and they're not. I don't think they're taxing. Says she's working. All right. The best thing to do in a situation like this is to fire everybody. You're fired. Oh no, I broke it. They can't leave. Okay. Yeah, so it's like she's stuck. What did I do? There's definitely an issue here. There we go. There we go. I think it had to do with where I put everybody. Okay. It's kind of funny. I can make the door go sideways. Yeah, it's like it's trying to figure out why they're not working. Exit and load back in. Okay. Usually the best way to do anything. I didn't want to do an autosave. What? 12:16. Where's mine? There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna reload and see if that fixes it. Multiple tax office. I like the sound of that. Okay. Well, he's chilling in his house again. I think it's the lack of access. All right. Well, let's just hope that it fixes itself. All right. He left. Yay! Look at that. We got a road. Yeah, it's because I had the pasture there and there was no road. So I had to remove the pasture back. Okay, we're in good shape. That fixed it. We're gonna get that tax money now. Storage is full, huh? Ooh, fishies. Okay. We only have one guy in a fish camp, so we're gonna definitely need another fisher hut. I'm gonna see what I can do here. I taxed a villager. I got my achievement. Alright, I'm gonna probably have to destroy a house. It's my favorite thing to do. I knew one day I would have to. Part of the building must be in water. I think I have it backwards. There we go. How close together can you have these? Does putting these fisher huts too close together cause like any issues? You guys know? You can see like there's that oranginess around it. I'm wondering. Oranginess, yes. Very good. All right. Once I get some money off of these villagers, nice. We're still pretty broke. All right, I got 17 lumber, I got planks, I got cloth, got wool. I just need a little bit more money from these peasants. Oh, look at that. That's pretty tight. Guess the more villagers I have, the more of them I can tax, right? Ah, they grow the noise level. Oh, I see. Yeah, you can see it's impacting these houses. So, ideally, I would want to even potentially move this guy. I'll move him later. I just don't have money right now. I'm in between jobs. I'm broke. All right. Yeah, four bells. That's not annoying. This is, dude, could you imagine living next to this shit? Just 4 bell towers outside your house going off every morning? That's a nightmare. I love it. It's perfect. Oh my god. That's so loud. Yeah, it could cause issues with pathing. Good point. All right, well, he's still doing his job. Everyone's doing their job. The village is coming along nicely. The berry hut gatherers I can probably boot down to 1, but I have 11 people who are just not participating. All right, we're doing great. I just need to get a little bit more fish. There we go. We got some money. Got that fish economy going. It looks like I can start selling other things now too. So, ooh, gold coins. Let's go to the handy dandy royal book. Let's look at our resources. So 20 shirts for the next trade route. Let's see what we can trade. So that's a favorite. Doesn't really tell me. All I know is if I can sell something is if it has that, or I can just look at the trade. Yeah, trade menu. So I can sell boards. I can't sell fish. I can't sell any of the wool. I can sell polished stone. Those sell for 3 a pop. Someone was telling me to go into polished stone a while back. I still need to go into like bread production and stuff too. Yeah, let's go into bread right now. I think our money situation. Oh, our money situation sucks. If I don't get this money situation under wraps, we're gone for. We're dead in the water. Okay. Stonecutter camp. Lumber camp, forester, stonemason hut. Okay. Do I have enough room for a stonemason hut? I put one back here. And it's pretty close. Okay. I'm gonna do that. A little far away, but if we can start selling polished stone, I think that would really help. We got more fishies coming in. There we go. We got, oh man, yeah. I think my advice is to not do 4 bell towers. You know what that means is that I could do like 20 bell towers and just really make this like this place a hell on earth. They got light fortifications. Nice. Control coverage, heavy fortifications, beautification area. Nice, nice, nice. So what do I need for beautification area? And do any of these things count as beautification? State decoration, decorative monument. I'm not seeing any kind of bonus from this. Man, build a manor house that has a great hall, tax office, and bailiff office. All right, let's do a mandate. I need money. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get that instant gratification, and then what I'm gonna do is immediately cannot promote. All serfs need to. Serf needs have not been met. Oh, those are gold coins. Okay. Oh, it's because of the events. Oh, they need refined food. Okay, so I have to get... Okay. Gotcha. I have to get a wheat farm up. Okay, so this is cool. I'm assuming that the wheat farm is going to take a radius. Get that up. Let's get the windmill up. I'm going to put it in the town for now. It doesn't look like it causes noise issues. And we can get a baker up over here too. Kind of cool how you can just like place everything inside of each other like that. Oh no, I need more money. A merchant is approaching my village. Okay. Good God. I have to think about that. To think about maybe getting rid of the tower. Oh my God. That's a nightmare. There's a lot to this game though. There is a lot. Okay. Wood for the elders. Yeah, we can do that, I think. Confirm delivery. Boom. Nice. Nice. Got the money. So that's what you want to do. You want to do a specialized quest. That got me a lot of good stuff. I also got labor influence from doing that. Very cool. Alright, I think we're in good shape now. Ooh, I got the weaver hut right there. We got a lot of things going for us. Alright. Now let's paint this crop field. I don't know if this is a good area for wheat or not, but it's gonna be. Too large. How is it too large? Oh, the current amount of workers. Well, I think we're gonna sell bread. So, too large. I don't like that. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. That's interesting. Really? That's too large for 2 people? It's kind of absurd, sir. What's going on? You need a lot of workers per farm, huh? Okay. The field is now too small. Oh, I see how it is. Too big, too small. You have to just... Alright. You just have to do a little bit at a time. Alright, we'll leave it right there. That's the quote-unquote perfect amount. Oh, wow. The windmill requires a lot of people. Alright, but we'll get the bread. Let's get these tents up now. Okay. We're going to do red market stalls here. We're fancy. Food stall sign. Alright. Cool. We're gonna put one individual. Oh, we can. Oh, it's a combined markets. That's cool. That's cool. I can do two. All right. Okay, we're gonna do bread, and I think we're gonna do berries here too. Gonna need to put 2 individuals into this. All right, that will give us a localized food source. All right, we're making some progress here. Perfect. Think we're okay-ish. Storage is full. All right, I think I need to find a storage for wool. I'm gonna need another warehouse. I'm gonna need to get that warehouse upgrade. So let's come up over here and storage improvement. I need 50. All right, I'm gonna piss everybody off. I think this is what I do. I just tax everyone to death. All right, it had to be done. I needed money that I could buy warehouses, storage improvements, lumber camp improvements. Do those bad boys. Okay. I probably should have saved a little bit of cash, but I didn't. So let's see what I can do here now. Warehouse. Oh wow. Okay, so that's why you're saying save some space. So your warehouse. Oh man, there's so much about this game. Ideally, this is where I need to do it. I'm probably gonna need to move this though. We're gonna move the well. I'm gonna move it over here. Actually, no, I think I need space around the ground right here. We'll move it over here. Probably need to do another well for the other people. Get some new recruits. Dang, I'm learning so much about this game. I think I would have done a lot of things differently, but yeah. Very good. I wonder if we have granary extensions already. Yeah, we do. So you can do a perfect. Get that out too. All right. I think that was good. Administration, bridge, resource, monument. Holy cow. All right, we're starting to get the wheat up. Hopefully that's enough for them. Yeah, we're gonna need room for a lot of stuff. I like the natural pathing. I think that's really cool. All right, stonemason hut can now get up. We can afford it. Looks like we got some money finally coming in. Okay, so you're saying the expansion adds more slots but not more workers. So probably you can get away with 1 or 2. Housing insufficient. All right. Well, I need to figure out how to upgrade some of these houses. Medium quality housing. All right, I think that's gonna be over here. Tavern. Ah, I need to get this. So how do I need labor. I need 25 labor splendor in order to unlock the next tier of housing. And the only way I can see how to do that is to get money and do quests. Improve the lumber camp with at least 1 improvement. Oh, okay. Let me see. We put a lumber's camp right here. Oh, God. Improvement. Okay. Can store up to 10 output resources. Holy shit. So you... Adds 1 worker capacity? I didn't know you could dial it in like this. That's nuts. So if I build a hammock and that... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You can add a lot of stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. That's something I did not know. No matter what I do, it doesn't change the direction. Alright, that's fine. I think they should be able to hit it. Okay. So yeah, you can really get that up. I'm not gonna need the logging camp that I have. Forester camp's right here. Gatherer's hut's there. This is kind of crazy. It's getting a little hectic. Blah. All right, wax. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know how I'm gonna store bread all the way over here without that being a logistical issue, but probably should get 4 people into the granary now, to be honest. All right, they're going strong. Let's get the bread maker up. Looks like we're waiting on some grain from over here. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool how you can paint all that. Assign tools to a warehouse. Have 3 tools. Okay, I'm buying tools, so that's not an issue. So let's store tools here, and then I'll purchase the tools that we need to accommodate that quest. All right. Bailiff looks like it's next. All right, we got the tools. I just need to pay them. And we need to do bread. Perfect. I got 12 labor influence. Labor influence cap is 10. I went over 10. Yeah, we need 25. This is interesting. So you got different tiers that you have to go up. Okay. Insufficient housing. Okay. Well, that's a problem. So let me do this. There we go. They should be able to build a little bit more housing now. Guess this doesn't matter. Crazy. Beautifying the market gives labor splendor. Good to know. Alright, let's take a peek. Market stall, market tent, market decoration, state decoration, wood shed, stable fence, rustic shed. Oh, I see. Oh, God. A roof stable gives 3. That's a lot. Thank you. That's really easy. I didn't realize it was so easy to get that stuff. Food stall is, wow, 2. Okay. I don't know why it keeps exiting out. That's annoying. Good stall. We don't have good stalls yet. Oh, yeah, we need to get a good stall up, I think, too, eventually. So, put one there. Give it a funny little hat-looking thing. Alright, we're gonna need a little bit more money. There's labor. Oh, that's labor influence. That's labor splendor. Okay. Oh, boy. I gotta learn the difference between all this stuff. Oh, yeah, so our cap is 10. And so it went down. And that's splendor. Okay, that's not influence. I gotcha. Very good. No value limits. Okay. Villager pathing block. Where? Oh, it's not showing me. Don't want to click that. Alright. It won't let me, click on anything. Oh, here we go. Could not reach food stall. Oh, darn. I have to get rid of it. It's blocking the food stalls. Alright, well, at least it tells you that's cool. It tells you there's pathing issues instead of you just having to sit there and figure it out. Alright, we're negative monies. I think we got bread coming in now, though. Oh, they're having to go, like, across town to get water. Yeah, there's a lot of logistical things I need to do here. Okay. Looks like we got quite a bit of grain, so I'm going to bump that up. I think this is probably fine to put 2 people in. It says I can make Oh, that's a maintenance cost. 3 flour, 1 water. Well, they got a full stack, so I think they're doing fine. They're having to walk all the way over here to get water. That's pretty bad. Alright, stonemason. Let's do it. Start selling polished stone. Wrong thing. Alright. So, in resources, I want to start selling polished stone. We'll sell anything over 10 polished stone that we have. Perfect. That's another trade item for us. Yeah, trade is definitely important. With that said, what trade routes can I unlock? Oh, damn. It goes up in level as you trade more, too. That's really cool. So yeah, I can do polished stone. I can do planks, fine herbs. I need to get into wine and some stuff. Let's take a gander. Mandates. Yeah, there's nobody. Mostly the things I need right now are monies. Tooling would be smart. Tier 2 decorations. There we go. That's what I need to do next. Extend edicts. That's a good one. All right. Yeah, well, the Splendor thing's just it's a matter of just buying it and money. Looks like Labor Splendor is used too. All right. We have 2 unemployed. We're doing all right. Happiness sucks. Refined food. The levy mandate. Ooh, that levy mandate really screwed. I see why you don't want to do that. That affects your tax rates over time. That's cool. I like that. I like games that encourage me not to be the worst version of myself. It's really easy. If there's no economic incentive for me not to do something, I typically don't. Like, you know, if I could just levy these people to death, I would. But basically, I make less money because they're unhappy. So yeah, you're right. It should only really be used in times of dire emergency or frustrated impatience on my case. But we got a good thing going on. Get some more people in here. They're getting a little bit happier because I haven't levied massive taxes on them in some time. The forester's doing a fantastic job keeping up with trees too. Like we've got a pretty good synergy going. Alright, the windmill's sleeping. It doesn't look like we're getting a crazy amount of grain quite yet. But I'm hoping that picks up. We got bread. We got bread, we got berries. Yeah, we're doing great. So hopefully that will help. You can see that the refined food is still negative 20%, so they want more. Ooh, a commoner. Village path blocked. Why you had to do this to me? You could not reach the food stall. It's right there. It couldn't be easier to reach. Don't do that to me. It's weird. Very weird. We'll see if it becomes an issue. This stupid well. Yeah, you gotta be... I don't know if it's the well or if it's just them being jerks. Could be a combination. Nice. It only costs a gold to move. Alright, we're gonna do that. I think he's just getting kind of weird over here. This house. He's like in 2 regions too. I'm taking your home. You're making me mad. Saying he can't reach the food stall, but I think he was stuck in his house. Oh, you're saying they're too close together? They've been It's been alright for a bit, but yeah, I gotcha. These guys are fine over here. Alright, look at that, we got some grain. Ooh, 50. Nice. Alright, we're starting to get some money finally back in. I think selling the stone and taxing the peasants is really helping out. Man, I can see why the coastal build is fun, but I can see why starting in river would be so much an easier start, because you could really line things up pretty darn nice. Ooh, I can ring the bell. Oh, I can change the frequency to never. All right, let's just do monthly. It is the bell. Oh my god. I could change the delay and tempo of the bell and the pitch. Oh, all of them have their own different pitches. Oh god, that's the most annoying thing I've ever seen. That's amazing. Oh yeah, it's even worse now. That's great. All right, well, oh you can. Okay, it's only light for now. It's like you can make it. You can make it louder. Oh dang, and it has weekly attendance too. So I'm gonna need a bigger church for a bigger population. Very cool. This game has a lot of great features, man. There's a lot you could do. It's not hard to understand because guess what? It fucking tells you. Isn't that nice? Manor Lords to tell people like what something is producing and what its capacities and quantities are. This game is like really intrinsically easy to understand. Alright, let's do the direct. Nice, 10. It's all, our labor influence cap is 20. Nice. I can. That's what I like to hear. I can tax them even more now that they're happy. Okay. It's my favorite thing to do when people are happy. Is give them a giant bill. All right, 15%. 126 a month from 68. Not bad. Jordan Buildings 460. Nice. Yeah, trade is hit or miss. Upkeeps are kind of hurting us. We're gonna need more housing too for people. I think the big kicker is I need to start levying my wealth. Just gonna let people do their thing. Wonder if I could actually put some houses back here for now. I just need shacks for my peasants. I'll let them go wherever they want right now. Yeah, I'm trying. I definitely want to promote my tax collectors, but I'm just waiting for enough money. I'm broke. And he's not getting the bonus he needs. So I'm gonna need to got 50 bread, eh? I'm gonna need to get another market stall for bread. We'll give him a green tent. Need 25 freaking monies. I need to get bread over here into their diets. Yeah, we definitely need to get bread over here. Spend 5, get 50 fish, pay 25 stone. Accumulate. I don't need fish. Keep your fish, you crazy person. I got more fish than anyone in the world. Yeah, I have bread. It's just they're not getting bread in their diets, so I need to make another market stall. Nice, that's a good deal. I have it for sale. I have bread over here. Got bread and berries. It's just I'm not getting enough. Not getting enough bread around. I need to do another market stall. Oh yeah, you're right. I could get another trade route up. I got enough bread. There we go. Ooh. I have enough, nice. I'm gonna do it all, man. Ooh. There we go. Alright, now I can start selling stuff. Ooh, I can sell berries. I don't want to. I can sell fish. I'm gonna sell anything over 100 fish. Oh, we're in business now. The wheat. I could sell bread. I don't want to do that right yet. Can't sell wool. I can't sell cloth. I can sell clothing. I probably need to start doing clothing next. Wood I can't sell. Planks I can sell. Polished stone we're selling. We're buying tools. Gold, gems, barrels. Not bad. Being able to sell fish is a good one for me. Nice. 46 out of 50. All right. Let's go and start. Now we need to kind of start thinking. What do I get from this? I'm not gonna do that. All right, we're gonna upgrade our men. There we go. Now they need 2 refined foods, and they need faith services. Okay. Oh man, so there's like. That's crazy. That's like. Yeah, that's like an RPG element to this game and all your workers. So you can even increase the efficiency of every unit. Nuts. Alright. And as I get more money, I can start upgrading everybody. And I think you can just go straight to the edict tab in the manor. Or you go to your mandates and open a list of villagers to promote. You can improve trade routes with bread. Okay, so bread is pretty important. I can't make a castle because I'm playing the town mission. I can't make a castle or a monastery. If I were to do this again, I'd probably do a freeform build. I'm doing the early games. All right, here we go. Looks like he did have access to bread, but it's alright. I'm just gonna do another bread stall worker here. Get more access to things. Yeah, you're right. Getting that second food type is gonna be kind of hard. They're boars. I don't even know how to see all the resources. They're out there. We definitely need more wheat farms. I definitely need more territory. It's a lot to take in. It's not hard though. I mean, once you learn everything. So wheat, you need a lot of land for that. I don't think that this is too difficult. Housing, I think setups like this probably are best. I would argue you probably want your houses by 2s. On each side, because I think you could probably... Oh, it crashed. Oh, man, it crashed. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Alright, well, honestly, it's 2-hour stream. That's a good placeholder for me. So, it's an interesting game. I've learned quite a bit from you folk telling me how to play it and all your comments. And so... I kind of just need to fiddle with it, and then I could probably do something pretty decent with it. But that's Foundation. It's a cool game. It's a really cool game. So for those of you who are just like tuning in, I'm not going to reload my game, but I want to show you what you can do. So you can completely do your map however you want. You want cliffs, you want this, you can do hills, you can do coastal, all that, and then you select your rules. So I was playing classic. You can do challenging. You can do freeform building. You can do casual. Yeah, you can set all types of stuff. And then you select your aspirations. So I was doing build a prestigious burg. So 30 houses to height density. Have a tavern. Yeah, this is just like learning how to build a city. Then you can also do this. You can never build a so you can just build a massive church city, monastery and trading, and then you can also build a straight up stronghold, but you can never build a monastery. So if you don't want to do any of that, you just say I want to play my own style, but you can literally focus on 3 different aspects of building in this game. And then you get to make your heraldry. It's really cool. One house goes from 2 to 5. Yeah, I feel like food production is going to be like the main thing. So bread is going to be huge. So you could see like eventually you're going to have insanely big cities with massive farming. You're probably going to have all your houses around like a castle, like I've seen in a lot of people's videos. But anyway, I think that's where I'm going to end it for now. So thank you guys for tuning into the live stream, and hopefully that gave you a good idea of what this game is from a newbie's perspective, at least, who plays a lot of city builders. I think it's cool. I definitely think it's a cool game. But yeah, it's not very. I don't think it's very popular. It's popular enough, but it's not a big game. Anyway, have a